Hi everybody, welcome back to the Bumpkin News. You know, a lot of you are too young to remember, or probably haven't even heard of the Cuban Missile Crisis, but I was in the 6th grade in elementary school when that took place, and I can remember going to the gymnasium and the kids putting the heads between the knees in anticipation of the building being destroyed. And this was brought about because the Soviet Union introduced nuclear weaponry into the island of Cuba in the process of bringing it to functionality when President Kennedy instituted a naval blockade of Cuba, and the entire world wondered if nuclear war would actually take place. We had a president that wasn't afraid to stand up for the United States. But you know, President Kennedy, as well known, he was a womanizer. He smoked cigarettes and probably cigars and other things, and you know what? I really don't care. I really don't care what the president does in his private life. There's only one thing that I'm concerned about with the president, and that is that he will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States, and by implication the people and interests of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That's what I'm interested in a president. You know, somebody the other day on a talk show, they were talking about President Obama being a little hypocritical because his wife is telling the people of the United States about healthy food choices and dietary choices, basic dietary choices for good health. And the president, he's eating greasy cheeseburgers and smoking. You know, I really don't care about that. To me, that's not hypocrisy. That's freedom. People should be able to eat what they want to eat, whatever you enjoy. If you want to do that, hey, that's what the country's here for. If you can afford it and you're not taking it out of my pocket, do what you want to do. But the bigger question, that I think was superfluous when I heard that, and it got me to thinking about the bigger question. And that question is, what is the collective IQ of the people of the United States? And judging from the actions of the First Lady, our collective IQ, if you look at it in the light of her activity and in some of the things that our government has been doing lately, the collective IQ of the United States citizenry is about 60, because we don't even understand the basic principles of nutrition. You wouldn't if you had an IQ of about 60. It's either that or, again, looking at it from the viewpoint of what she is saying about our healthy food choices, what we should eat, either that or the educational system into which we've thrown millions upon millions upon millions of dollars has failed us miserably, because here you've got a whole country that has gone through the government education system that doesn't even understand basic nutrition. Yeah, that about sums it up. Okay, we can look at it another way if you're not going to look at the way that they see America, and that is that there's a control factor here, that they want to control what we do and what we eat, and want to take a superior attitude toward the people of the United States. But you know, I've got a message for these people that think that we're a bunch of adults running around out here in a fog, and that is that all these people that are pigging out on cheeseburgers and Doritos and Cheez-Its and soft drinks and all these things, it's not that they don't know, it's that they don't want to. This is what they want to eat. They want to pig out on this stuff. Hey, you know, this is freedom, and that's what they don't like, is freedom. So this is the thing that we've got in the United States today. We've got an assault on freedom. If you look at some of the other things that they've done, the age of consent should be raised to about 60, because people can go and get a mortgage for a house which they can't afford. There's no way that they're going to be able to pay this thing back, and there's no problem with that. You don't have to be accountable. Don't worry about it. Somebody else will clean up the mess. Somebody else will take care of it. You're going to school. Used to be that if you didn't have a patron or a parent or somebody that would help you, and you really had the desire to get a good education and to make something of yourself, you went out and you put yourself through school. But nowadays, it's not that. It's like the health care thing. You're on your parents' health care till you're 26. Well, the age of consent for those people should go to 26. They shouldn't be able to vote until they're 26, until they're 27. Now, all these people that are on government benefits, people that live from the government or receive these benefits, their age of consent should go to the next day when they are off government benefits, and they shouldn't be permitted to vote and have a part in the decision who gets government benefits until they are back a part of the productive people in society. Now, I know people are going to hear this and they're going to run off and say, well, what about the mentally unstable and the disabled and all those kind of people? Well, we're not talking about those people, because a lot of the people that are disabled, especially our war veterans, they are of an age and a maturity that of course they should take part in the elective process. What we're talking about, people that don't pay any taxes, people that are on the government dole and are not veterans, mentally unstable, those kind of people. We need to do a little reboot of the voting criteria. Let me know what you think.